Right then guys, we have a Citroen C4 Grand Picasso today, and we're going to change your driver's window regulator / motor. So first, with a flathead screwdriver, you simply put a screwdriver in there, pop off the door handle, be careful not to fling it at yourself like I did, and then you're met with 3 T20 screws. So if you give me a sec, I'll pop them out. Once them screws are removed, you need to start by taking out the window switch, simply by just prying behind it. Once you've pried it up, it just simply comes out. Where you've got 2 wires behind, simply just unplug them. That's with it removed. I thought I'd like to point out, you don't have to fully remove this handle, you just have to take out the screws. Next, you've got 3 T20 screws. You've got one there, and another one just at the front here under the speaker. And once you take them out, you just pry the door card off. So let's get them undone and get on to taking the door card off. For reference, the 2 longer ones are for the outside of the door, and the one shorter one is the one from down where the speaker is. Now you just start by prying off the edges of the door. Just get a screwdriver just behind the back here, and slowly pry it around the edge like that, and you'll hear the pop clips coming out. And then just simply lift the top, this piece here, up over the window ledge. This one comes up. And that is the door card off, guys. And all you've got to do now is disconnect this wire that's plugged in here by pressing there. Sorry. And simply wiggling it. There you go. And that's the door card fully off. Next, we'll have to disconnect this window motor, which is held in by 3 T30 screws. Yeah, T30 screws. And once you've undone this last screw now on the window motor, you just take it out and just pop that to one side. Bear with me, guys. Right, so now that's undone, it simply just moves away like that. And as you can see, all the broken cable back there. So before we tackle onto that, we've just got to undo these 3 plugs here. So you just simply pull this out of there, and that one comes out. Press this button here, that one comes out, and that one comes out. And now you can just set that to one side for now. So next, we need to remove the speaker housing with these T20 screws. So now you just simply pull this out, undo the connector on the back, put it to one side, and now we need to take out the housing. Now this is where it gets a little bit tricky for anyone DIYing this, because you need to drill out these rivets and replace them with new rivets. What I've done is I've bought this rivet gun with the rivets inside there, which you can get that for £7 up the range. So you're going to need one of these to do this job. So let's drill it out and crack on. So once you've drilled them out, guys, it's just a case of simply removing that to give you better access to the window panel by here. So next, guys, we just got to cut away this white piece here, but don't cut it fully off, just cut a little section here so you can flap it down, and then it's easier to tape it back up when you're done. Give me a second, I'll just cut this. So that is that all pulled back now, guys. As you see, if you just leave it flat there, it's easier to just pop it back later when you're done then. So, on to the next step. So next thing to do, guys, is going to be this screw here and this screw here to take it off the window rail. So once you've undone them 2, guys, you just lift the window up then and wedge it. What I've done is I've wedged it, and I've also put a bit of tape on it just to keep it up. So then that's out of your way now for when you're doing the regulator. So on to the next step. Next, guys, on the window rail, you're going to have to drill out that rivet there, and over here, this rivet here, for it to undo these metal rails basically. But not to worry if you go a bit mad on them, because you're taking this window rail out anyway, aren't you? There's also 2 more rivets, one just up here and another one just by there. The next thing you want to do is these little tabs on here which holds this in. As you see by this one up here, I find it's easier if you just bend the tabs up like that so they're straight. So next you just grab the rail here and simply pop it out and just leave it loose in there, and same on this side, just pop it out, and now you simply try and pull it out. Oh, hang on, I jumped the gun a bit here, guys. First you need to pop out these 4 things here, 3 things, sorry. So now once you've got this new regulator in there, just got to pop this middle piece in here and then set about putting these in. Give it a squeeze. So that's in there. So next now, guys, as you see there, when you line this up here, you'll see the hole there, and all you've got to do is with the rivet gun there, on our rivet, it's just simply rivet it in. So if I pop you by here quickly, as you can see what I'm doing, give me a second. Right, so just simply pop the rivet in the end of there, line up this mechanism, pop that in the hole, and simply squeeze until you feel it snap off on the end. If you bear with me, guys, it's a bit fiddly with one hand. Now it's in a little bit, I can use 2 hands now. And there you go, solid inhaler. And then same again now, just for this top one, yeah. And then that's the regulator in. So all you do now, guys, is put these screws back into the window rails here on both sides. As you see, I haven't done that one yet. But if I grab the screw, if I bring it down a little, hold up a little, whichever maybe. Yeah, I'll come back to that one anyway. I still haven't done that one. But yeah, you gotta just put the 2 screws in. There you go, once these screws are back in. It's a bit hard to see that one, he's up in here somewhere. As you see, once they're back in, that's the window attached back to the rail. Now you just pop these screws back in here. So give me a sec, I'll do that quickly. That's the screws back in the motor. So now, hopefully, if you plug this back in just for a tester, the window should go up and down again. You bring it all the way down first, make sure there's no obstructions. Yep, that seems to work fine. It's going up in installments because I think the car's in eco mode again. Or it's learning, one or the other. There. So, that's better than it was. You're just going to open and shut the windows now, eh? Ah, there you go, it was just learning itself, wasn't it? So yeah, once you're happy with all that works, it's just a case of folding all this back and putting it back together. So give me a sec and I'll show you how to put it back together if you want. If not, that was the end of the video for you guys. But yeah, stay tuned if you want to watch how it goes back together. Alright, so now this cloth's back on. I'll just put a little bit of tape there just to hold it nice. Next is to put this back on now, because don't forget, we had to drill up the rivets for this, didn't we? So same again, just pop it back in place. Give me a second. So there, that's that back in place. He's staying there on his own. And yeah, same again, just got to pop a rivet in it. So give me a second. So that's the speaker housing riveted back in, guys. So now it's just a case of putting the speaker back in. That's the speaker back in, guys. So now it's just a case of plugging the door card back on. So give me a second. So that's the door on, guys. Now it's the case of just putting the switch back in, screwing that handle to there, and that is job done. Hope you enjoyed watching. If this helped you, please drop a like and a follow, and hopefully catch you on the next one. So that's everything, guys. Let me just double check it's all working now. So on with the ignition. Oh, hang on, we're in eco mode a minute. So let's try again. And that is one fully fixed window, guys. Hope that helped you, and if it did, please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.